Hi everyone, my name is Saad, founder and CEO of IMICAN. Um, what we do is we help fill healthcare positions uh, with foreign doctors in the rural areas. As of now, we have secured a contract for filling 20 positions in the primary care sector, uh, and it's all in the rural areas, and to be more specific, it's in the Atlantic region. Now, before we dive into anything else, I want to touch base on what does it mean to work in the rural areas first, and second, what does it mean for you as a foreign doctor, and like why would you work there? So, in the rural areas, let's touch base on something about Canada. Um, Canada's economy runs on immigrants, right? So we are a research-based economy. The immigration doors have been open since 2016, and right now the government is trying to streamline the process so that we can fill the skill gaps. Now, what ended up happening was we are still severely um, short of healthcare workers, right? We're short on all the critical workers, name it. We're short on doctors, we are short on nurses, we are short on PSWs. So that's one, right? We have people that we need to serve, but we don't have the right people to serve. Okay. Second is the aging population. The aging population is slowly increasing, right? So it means that we need more facilities. Like we need more hospitals. We need more clinics to cater to these patients. So so that's one fact. Second is everyone wants to move to the big cities, right? Well, like whenever they come to Canada, after immigration, they want to move to the big cities. So what will happen to the rural areas? So as of now, the rural community is, trying to tell people like, hey, we are open to listening, right? Like, what do you need in order for you to come and work in my community, right? And everyone knows that if it's just not like you say it and something is going to happen. You need incentivize. So these rural communities are incentivizing, like highly incentivizing these uh, healthcare workers, doctors, nurses to first come and stay in our community, and we'll give you a job. um, just help us serve our sick population. Second is, if you come here, right, you might not like it, right? There's a, like, everyone has their own priorities and stuff. But what is most important for you, right? Answering that question, what is most important for you as a foreign worker, as a foreign doctor, the community again incentivizes, like, what can we do, what do you need? Like, they're open to these conversations. Okay. And one of the incentives that they provide, which they have figured out, like a lot of people need, is if you work in these rural communities, you can get a direct PR path in like 1 year, 1.5 years, right? And the barrier is not that high. The only barrier is yourself. You ask yourself the question, right? Like, can I invest, right? Can I invest the next 4 years of my life over here, right? Now, transitioning from these rural incentives, obviously, immigration, financial incentives, settlement incentives, childcare incentives. Moving from these incentives provided by the rural communities, what is it for you? It depends, right? It depends what is your long-term goal. I'll start with an age range because it's a huge topic to talk about. In that way, we can narrow things down. If you're around the age of, like, from 23 to 27, 28, right? You have graduated from MBBS, and you also have a few years of experience under your belt, and you have always thought about coming abroad for either higher education or to practice in a field that is very fast, right? um, so if you have ever thought about something along those lines, I think this opportunity is great for you, right? So you work in the primary sector, you gain hands-on experience, you form the connection, you form the network. There are nice people who are going to help you, reach towards your next career goals, because it's not only serves your purpose but also the community's purpose as well. Second, you get PR. So if you even want to go back to, like, let's say university for like a master's program or a PhD or anything, you don't have to pay that international fees. So you're saving like a ton of money. If I have to put a number to it, almost like $60,000 to $80,000. Third is, in the rural. If you're living in the rural areas, chances are it's a little bit cheaper, right? You will be able to afford a house faster. You will be able to afford, and like you'll have more financial freedom, right? You can adjust your lifestyle accordingly. Uh, the community is there, so it's just a fast track towards your settlement goal. That's one type of people, or the one type of doctors, young doctors, who can benefit from them, right? And in turn, please give back to the community. And the only thing they ask is just work with us, right? And the second group of people that is also beneficial for them is the between 40 to 50, right? So at that time, you are like someone who's specialized. You have worked in this field for a while now. Why would you want to move there? Here is why, right? You have kids who are in grade 9, grade 10. They'll go to the universities in Canada, or they will have to go to a university. And Canada has one of the best universities in the world, like some of the best universities in the world. U of T ranks really high, like when it comes to healthcare, right? There are also other universities which becomes more accessible, like once you get your permanent residency. So you not only settle your family in Canada, you also secure the future of your children, right? And you save like a ton of money, right? Every year, I think the approximate cost is like $40,000 to $50,000. So 50,000 times 4 or 5, that's almost $200,000 you're saving. How are you saving it? You not only get a job in the rural community, but you get the PR. You bring your family, you settle here, and you save all those money that you had to spend on tuition fees. The third is when you retire, okay? If you adjust your lifestyle and budget accordingly, you can buy a house. You can get all the incentives that the senior citizens get in Canada, and you get a great community to live in, right? So these are the things to think about, right? It's not like it's an exchange, right? It's an equivalent exchange, right? We want people to fill these positions. We want high skilled people to fill these positions. The drawback is it's in the rural communities, but the good side is you will probably, it's very unfortunate to say, but you will probably in a way better situation than most people in the cities are living in currently, right? So you already get a head start. Yeah, so if you're interested in these positions, if you're like, I'm from Bangladesh, so if you're from Bangladesh, India, or Pakistan, I'm more than happy to talk to you. Um, the first thing to do is register for your IELTS. You will need a minimum of 5. You should have enough money to sustain in Canada. Um, and yeah, once your IELTS is there, I think it's gonna take like 2 or 3 months with the interview process and everything. Anything is not guaranteed, obviously, but we know you guys are highly skilled, so we will try to best answer the questions, and we'll fill the job ASAP. All right. Thank you, guys. Reach out to me in the comments, or just reach out to me in whatever format is comfortable. Thank you. Bye bye.